Hi everybody, my name is Cameron and I have got some amazing news to share with you. So for the last 4 or 5 years I have been trying to make my own crochet patterns ready to be able to sell. Um, and this has all led up to my crochet business called Nation of Crochet. It's come out last night, the website. It's still in a bit of ruin, but I promise you there's going to be new updates every week, new patterns out as well, as long with the updates. I'm going to try and add so much more to the website. You can see the very base version online now. I'll put a link in the description, or if you want to go to my Instagram, you can see there's a link there. But yeah, I'm just going to run through the patterns before I go into any more detail about my website. So, I have 4 patterns up currently. We have the Pikmin pattern, so here is our blue one. Here is our red one, and here is our yellow one. Now, each of these will be able to be customized, so you will be able to put like the leaf from the yellow one on the red one or the blue one, and same with the bud and the flower. Um, and then I just want to announce my pride and joy. This is the crochet pattern that got me into making my own website. I have been spending years and years playing Dungeons and Dragons, trying to play Warhammer and everything like that, and it all has come down to me for my love of goblins, orcs, ogres, anything like that. I love it, and I've finally released my own crochet pattern for goblins. Now, this is part of a fantasy line I will be doing throughout the website. For the summer this year, I will be posting fantasy crochet patterns, and then when we move through to autumn, I'm going to show you my next project, but I won't talk about that yet because it's in really early stages and I can't show you anything to do with it, so I want to leave the hype a little bit at least. But this is the first goblin I have crocheted under my new crochet. Um, so I've obviously tried the pattern a lot of times. We've got a naked one there. And then this one is one that I haven't put the pattern for the rope on there, but it's fairly simple. You just chain stuff. I'll write a bit for it, but this is my climbing goblin. He usually hangs up against something so it looks like he's abseiling or climbing up. Um, I've put him in quite a bit of the promotional material and everything, but all of these patterns are free across my website as long as you can find them at the moment. Um, the goblin should be under Summer Crochet 2026. The Pikmin, if you just click patterns, it should show up as all three. They're icons at the moment, they're not photos of the crochet, but the patterns are on there. Video tutorials will be on the way some point in the next month. Um, but yeah, I'm just going to run through some of the other patterns we can see on the website coming soon. These are in all pretty much ready, but I'm just beta testing them, trying them again and again and again before I finally release them to everybody. So this is the next one. This will be coming out some point this week, just to say congratulations. This is my duck. I am obsessed with ducks and I wanted to make a duckling because number one, they're quite simple to make, and number two, it just looks so adorable. Um, and then the two more for the fantasy line, I'll show them in the way that they're going to be uh, put on the website. So this is next week's pattern. This one is a frog. He doesn't have to have the fishing pole, this is just the one that I've made. This one comes with a vest, and I will do a tutorial on how to make the vest as well. The tongue I can make as well. I'll teach you how to make the tongue. But I'm just trying this pattern a couple more times before I finally release it. And then finally, this is another one of the ones that I'm so proud of. It doesn't have clothes yet because I haven't worked out how I'm going to do them, but here is a dragonborn. Um, this one's heavily inspired by my Dungeons and Dragons character that I used to play with. Uh, but yeah, so I won't talk too much about that because it's still 2 weeks' time before that one comes out. But yeah, So I just want to say thank you for following the journey of Stitched Fan. This will be Stitched Fan's last video, but from now on the account will be called Nation of Crochet and everything will be addressed under that. If you still want to see some stitched content, I can do bits and pieces, but for now I just want to focus on my passion. Um, but yeah, I'll keep all the Stitched Fan videos up on my channel. Everything will be there. Yeah, so finally, I'll just talk about my channel a tiny bit more. On here will be all my free patterns, and then there's going to be membership patterns such as my dragon or my frog pattern. These you can either find on my Patreon, which I'll link below as well. On there you can subscribe for £2 a month. You get all the free patterns plus their PDFs, plus some of the behind the scenes. You see me progress on patterns and bits and pieces like that. And then you will also, if you subscribe for £5 a month, you will have access to all the patterns, all the PDFs, everything else, all bonus content. And then finally, I have the membership, which is top tier. If you subscribe for £15 a month, I'll send you the pattern that we're making that month. That one of the patterns we made that month, sorry. And I will send you all of the PDFs, everything from the last two tiers. Plus, you get to talk to me personally if you want to suggest any patterns, anything like that. You want to collaborate with me, you can. Yeah. So I'll put links to my website and my Patreon below. And finally, I just want to say congratulations to myself. I am making a giant goblin. For reference, here is the size of a tiny goblin. So it is very, very big. I just need to order more of the wool, but by the time this video comes out, I'm pretty sure this goblin will be done, and this will be, he will sit in the background of every video, you'll see him everywhere. This will be my pride and joy. I just want to say, once again, thank you very much. I'm pretty much coming to tears in a minute. Thank you very much for all the support that I'm going to be, well, that you've given me over the last few years and everything else. Yeah, so this is Stitched Fan signing off, Nation of Crochet signing in. Thank you for listening. I'll see you soon.